Hey, this is Urban Dub. I'm going to go through this new patch called Wretch Bass. It's taken from my Serum Neuro pack. Yeah, so let's have a listen to it. Let's start at the beginning. Let me take all the effects off. And let's just start with one oscillator. So we have a square wave. You can use any square, it doesn't really matter. So LFO1 is assigned to the level, just creating a small amount of movement. So let's put oscillator B in. Oscillator B is using the unison spread of 16, a slight amount of detuning, a little bit on the blend, and again LFO1 is assigned to the level. So let's go down to LFO1. You can see here it's triggered, it's not BPM synced, and I've drawn this shape on, just to create this kind of like evolving sound. Let's listen again. Okay, let's add some noise and the sub. The filter section is where a lot of the movement comes from. So I've routed oscillator A, oscillator B, the noise and the sub through the filter. Let's have a listen. Again, I've used LFO1, that's on the cutoff. And I've used an envelope and assigned it to the frequency. So let's look at the effects section. So we have the hyper, adding some stereo, LFO1 is on the mix, put on the flanger, again LFO1's on the depth. We turn on the compressor where basically it all pulls it all together. Really powerful compressor, set into multi-band mode. And like a lot of my other tutorials or a lot of the sounds I make, I just kind of like EQ movement really, where the frequency and the gain of this bell are modulated again by LFO1 and again on the tops. So let's have a listen. So without it, it just adds that kind of crunch and filth. And the last part of the effects is the comb filter, which is down here in this section. And what I've done is I've just assigned LFO1 again to the cutoff. The mix is at 88%. So without the filter, it sounds like this. With the filter, it's very subtle. Just that slight bit of extra crunch. So let's go back, take a look at it again. LFO1's doing most of the work, assigned to many of the parameters across the synth. The filter's creating the actual movement in the sound. And yeah, it's quite a basic but very effective patch. So I've set up macros with speed, flatten, clean and detune. These can be assigned to like mod wheels of any synth. Flatten. And so on. So if you want to check out this patch, you can get it from the sample pack, which is out now. Urban Dub Neuro pack. If you've got any questions or anything else you want to know about this patch, please leave messages in the comments. And if you want me to cover anything else with anything to do with Serum or any other tutorials, just let me know. Put it in the comments. Alright, cool. Thanks for watching.